Yeah. Being without the addition of the seer and the seen in thought. Being without the beer becoming in thought. Natural, even, immediate, simple. So funny, the history of thinking that a moment filled with a specific activity is better or worse. It's very, very understandable and also so funny. Simple, it's an action can seem to happen and then an outcome like making lasagna earlier. There was chopping and layering things. And then there's lasagna, and then there's eating lasagna. There used to be some sort of addition, some sort of kind of moralizing, some sort of credit or discredit that would seem real, discrediting the body mind as not sufficient, not enough, or crediting the body mind with accomplishment, achievement, heading somewhere. Never taking a look at how that seems to arise, that suffering of the illusion of insufficiency not enough. Good or bad, right or wrong. Kitten. Ah, baby. It's so lovely that it's very, very hot out. Here, I just closed everything up in the morning. So there's work is complete. And there's inside instead of outside because the temperature is nicer in here. 78. 78 feels nicer than 105. Sometimes it can feel like maybe the describing of a moment can sound like an arriving or like this is how it is. And it like the moment is described, but it's not that this is that indefinitely. There can be and are times of a lot of activity, a lot of activity. There'll just be a whole day or a whole weekend of something of socializing, twice the amount of work in a week. Like this week, it was like way less the amount people gone on trips and things like that for the summer. Next week, as of yet, the schedule is double this week. It's just variations, apparently. And the same with like any sort of like hobby or other type of activity. There can be baking or like this past week, there was like a interesting kind of different kind of simplicity in cooking. The past few years, there's like medleys that are made a lot, just whole bunches of things put together. It's a kind of a seems to be kind of like an efficiency thing, getting different nutrients in the body and then different tastes and textures, things like that. And then this past week, it was instead of mixing a little bit of each of the vegetables together each day or something, it was eating all of zucchini in one day. And then the next day, eating all of the tomatoes. So it can be anything at any time. And there can seem to be apparent patterns like that, where there were multiple days in a row of eating the entire of a vegetable. It's kind of like only in comparison in the mind to previous vegetable medleys. It can shift at any time, doing virtually nothing, seemingly, which there's never not something seeming to happen. How do I explain this? Like nothing isn't nothing. Doing nothing isn't doing nothing. It's not actually doing nothing. It's a phrase used. And doing something isn't actually doing something. It's not getting anywhere. It's not going anywhere. There's no, there's nowhere to get to. And processes can seem to like compound over time to mm, facilitate or create an outcome. But it can be any of the things. And it's just free to be whatever it is. It always has been. It just seemed to not be. There just seemed to be this when there was this outside versus inside versus these verses, these opposites that were seem to mean something or to be controlled or yeah. There's no knowing about this. It leaves it unknowable, it immediately it nothing apart. The uncombobulated state state. I don't know what a state is. Uncombobulation. It's not the connotation of discombobulation is like um some subtle distress or something. It's not like that. Quite the contrary. Although distress can arise seemingly free to, but there's a smoothness, no separation, this empty smoothness, unlocatable, direlessness. Mhm. Mm, mm, mm.